They set us the practical exercise in Excel that we open the application and review a budget we have for buying some furniture. So we have this spreadsheet in which we have a series of furniture items as concept, each with its price, and we intend to buy a given amount of each of them. With these data in a spreadsheet, they ask us to enter in cell D1 a text value. That is, we continue the table with title that says net, which is the concept that we have to calculate next in the same column, in the rows below for each row, that is, for each type of furniture, since the net value of each concept that is deduced from the unit price and the quantity of units that we want to buy. That is, we construct in this spreadsheet this column that we will call net value, and which is deduced from calculating the sofa sun, for example, that we want to buy one unit at 295 euros. Logically, the net worth, say, of this item is going to be the result of multiplying the unit price times the quantity of elements that we want to buy. Logically, in this item, the result is 295 because we only want to buy one unit. In this table, the same will happen. It will be the unit price because we multiply 1. It will be 119.90. But in chairs and other elements that we want to buy several units of, the net price will be a higher value. How can we do this in order to not repeat the introduction of the expression that we have entered in this cell, in cell D2? Making the most of the fact that we already have it here, what can we do in order not to have to introduce all the rest? This spreadsheet is very small, but it could be very big. We're going to want to harness the information that we have already introduced in the Excel. In Excel, we have introduced here an expression that we see that the references are relative to the cells that are in the position immediately to the left of where I have introduced the expression. That is, B2 times C2. What this means is that we are multiplying what is in two positions to the left, in this case, 295, times the quantity that is immediately to the left, 1. We see that this relative reference will serve for the rest of the table, since in this second position I want to multiply what is in two positions to the left times what is in the position immediately before. So we see that if we consider that this expression has a relative reference to the cell on the left, it will serve for the entire table, meaning that it will be as simply as telling it to copy the contents of this cell to all of these here. And here we see that in effect, for all of those whose quantity is 1, it gives me the unit price itself as the result. But, for example, for quantities 4 times 12 it has calculated 48. The same happens with these quantities which have been doubled. Well, so with that we can confidently say that we have completed today's set exercise successfully.